Do that again. Do it again.
What?
That was going to happen.
That was so funny. What's going on, guys? DIZNEYDAN here. Welcome back into the channel. Can I just say, while that whole intro thing was happening, Chris was doing all he was doing yoga.
I was going.
He was in a zone. He was in a trance almost.
It was very retro Epcot, I feel.
Oh, I love it. I love it. What's going on, everybody? DIZNEYDAN here. It is episode 134 of Disney Fiasco. Happiest moments at Disney. Those moments when we go to Disney that just make us smile, make us happy. It's been a crazy week, and I thought it would be a really fun topic to do this week. So we are going to be talking all about our happiest moments this week on the channel. We got some amazing people in the chat. Before we get started, before we see everyone in the chat, let's see who we've got here in the stream. My partner channel, my buddy, this guy, RobFuz, the self-proclaimed king of retroing. What's up?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. Yesterday was fun. We had a fun time in Hangouts yesterday talking about the Star... Well, actually, most of it was me ranting, but talking about the Star Wars Hotel.
Yes.
Never more than 3.
I came to the conclusion. I don't think I'm going. You guys talked me out of it. I know Tina wants to go, but...
And we also decided that yesterday that there was never any movies that were better after the third movie.
Nope.
But then I just thought of one just now, and it's not Fast and Furious. I thought the Harry Potters, more than 3, pretty good.
Very true.
Very true.
That's definitely good.
We also had the beautiful Tina from Team Marie's Place. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Dan. Thanks for having me.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Good to see you. Thank you for coming back on the channel. And I can't wait to talk about those happy moments at Disney. And there's my boy, my toast man, Chris, Dad Builds. What's up, brother?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Now, let me tell you something, everybody in the chat. If you didn't check out last week's show on Chris's channel, I kid you not, I was laughing so much. Laughing and getting irritated at Jeff from This Our Dream.
Yeah.
But it was just hilarious. It was so much fun. We even actually got Carlos to cook fried bread. And no, fried bread is not toast. It's fried bread. It was such a fun show. We had such a good time.
And we're going to have a proper Englishman tonight teach us how to cook.
We haven't booked me.
The great Marco's coming.
Great Marco? Oh, the thing is with Marco, he stays up till 4 in the morning anyway. So you won't see him sort of half asleep. Although he's just
Marco stays up all night. He has a baby, and he's now he's tired. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Just kidding, Marco.
It was so much fun last week, and if you guys haven't checked it out, please go check out Chris's stream from last week. Let's see who's in the chat. Timothy Rainwaters, my brother. What is up, Timothy? Great to see you. Joy S, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Katharine Wilby, good to see you. My wonderful mod extraordinaire, Kay Atwood, welcome in. Flipper, what's up, Flipper? Ninjaing and listening and doing some gardening. Alex the filmmaker, what is up, Alex the filmmaker? Wendy Luhu, so good to see you, my darling. Welcome in. Paul Engel, welcome in. It's Joey as well. Good to see you guys yesterday on Rob's channel. It was so much fun hanging out with you guys yesterday. We got Narrow Valley with Glenn. What's up, Glenn? Welcome into the stream. Good to see you. Tim Pro says, Dan, have you shaved? Well, yes, I did. If you looked at me on Rob's stream yesterday, I looked like a Viking, and now I look like a 12-year-old boy. There you go. I had to get rid of the beard. I had to. It was just my fingers could get lost in it. It was just horrible. There's Carlos Disney World Freak. What's up, my brother? Have fun down at Disney. Looking forward to seeing your live streams down there. It's going to be fun. Laurie Jean Carlson, welcome into the stream. Pamela Hoffman, what is up, Pamela Hoffman? Welcome into the stream. Hope you're doing well. There is Emily LSU Mom. How are you, my darling? And welcome in everybody else. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are amazing. Now, the reason this is going to get a little bit dark for just 1 second. Actually, it's not dark. It's really important. So today's topic is Disney Fiasco episode 1 through 4 is all about the happiest moments at Disney. Now, the reason why I chose this topic, not for 4 reasons, Rob, it's for more important reasons. I don't know if in the US, but certainly here in the UK, it is Mental Health Awareness Week. And for me, it's something very, very important and near dear to my heart. And if you saw my tweet earlier in the week, a lot of you may have found out that I had, I have sort of a very deep mental health situations. Rob knows this, and a few others know this. But I thought it would be really good this week to talk about things that make us happy when we go to Disney, because that's what I think will help a lot of people, and that's what helped me when I was going through those dark times, was to talk about Disney, talk about those happy moments that we had at Disney. So that's going to be the topic today. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to share those moments with us to talk about those happiest moments at Disney. So it's going to be a lot of fun today. But yeah, I thought it'd be quite a fun topic. I don't know, just it is what it is.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah,
I love your topics. They're always awesome.
Well, after 134 episodes, trying to think of a new one every single week, I kid you not. So behind me, I have I have this Mandalorian. This is where I keep all my notes for YouTube. But he doesn't look like Baby Yoda. It looks like one of them gremlins. You know the gremlins?
Yes. The mean gremlins.
The mean gremlins?
Yeah. Right. Not the
and this is going to be a real insight to my YouTube stuff. But literally, it says Fiasco. And I'm running out of ideas. I've only got 4 more topics that I can think of to actually talk about. So I'm running out of ideas.
Uh-oh.
So yeah.
Have you talked about food yet?
He hasn't, Chris. He never talked about food, ever.
Never.
No.
I don't think food was even my first episode, surprisingly enough. Who would have thought?
Chris, let's take bets. How many topics that Dan's going to pick tonight has to deal with food? I'm going to say, if he picks 5, I'm going to say at least 3. What do you think, guys? Tina?
I'll take the over.
The over? Okay, yeah. Okay, Tina?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Why does Rob feel obligated that every time Rob does a stream or comes on a stream, he has to set challenges for people? He has to tell Marco to go find things.
So that's what I do. Self-proclaimed challenge maker. That's my new title.
Thank you so much, Paul. I really appreciate it. I'm still doing a few things with the background. I'm doing a little change around so everyone doesn't have to see the pillow and my horrible bed. But yeah. There's my other partner channel, Mouse Talk. What is up, Walter, Melissa? Firstly, a big congratulations to those guys on their successful move. Really congratulations to you both, and many fun times spent in your new place. And hopefully everything goes to plan. Walt and I will be back tomorrow for Disney movie review, but obviously things can change very quick because obviously, new home, new stuff, and new everything. So, but it may happen, may not happen. We'll let you know. Anna Isabel, welcome into the stream.
Here's scheduling for you. May happen. It's great scheduling. I'm just teasing you. May happen. It may not.
I don't know. My people haven't got back to me yet. Christine Himmel, where are the best fish and chips on property? Which property? Hold on. Which property are we talking about? That's the main question.
What was that one place, Dan? The world famous fish and chips? What was it?
The Rose and Crown. The only property. No matter what property you're on, that's the answer.
You know what? I'd probably get better fish and chips at Olive Garden than I would at Rose and Crown.
Ouch.
Serious? I'm not even going to go there. It's too late at night to talk about Rose and Crown fish and chips. Oh, really? Yes, Christine Hitman, you are right. In London or in the south, just in the south of England. Don't go where Marco and Adam live. Just don't bother going all up there because it's all cold and horrible. You want to come near to the south where it's near Portugal, France, Spain, where all the good fish are. That's where it's at right there. That's where it's good. So, yeah, just ignore what Marco and Adam and all the Northerners say. Just saying. Good. So, happiest... What? Rob, stop doing hand signals. All this
hashtag.
The hashtag.
Even hashtags.
Oh, okay. So I thought it'd be fun this stream to talk about our happiest Disney moments. It could be anything from going to the park, going on a ride, eating food, going to see a show, to eating food, to whatever it is. I don't mind. It could be anything as long as you're in the park or in Disney Springs or a resort. As long as you're on property, that's all that matters. That's the rule, and that's what we're going to do. Tracy Glenn, what is up, buddy? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you for being here. And the wonderful, beautiful Donna Jaworski. How are you, my friend? How are you, my lovely? What?
You got triple waves. I love that.
I'm quite scared at the moment because for the last 4 weeks, it's been quite chaotic, and now we're having quite a somber, quiet stream. Is it because Carlos isn't here?
Probably.
Carlos is only allowed a maximum of 2 streams a month on my channel, so Tim Rempel, welcome into the stream. Good to see you. Welcome in. Right, I'm going to start off. Ladies first. Tina, a happy moment. A happy moment when you go to Disney. It could be anything from driving through the gates, whatever it could be. Happy moment when you go to Disney.
Well, you nailed it right there. That's my first happy moment. First of all,
Whoops.
Love it. I love that you got it.
There's nothing like hitting those gates when you first drive in. We drive down, so I don't know what it's like on the bus because I've never gone from the Magical Express at the airport into the Disney property on the bus, but I do know what it's like in the car, and there's just nothing like it. I want to pull over so bad and take photos, but I know you're not supposed to. Don't do it. That's a big no-no.
Yeah, no.
But I just, it's beautiful.
I record it every time, though.
Yeah, I get photos.
Right.
That's about it.
Zippity doodad, what is up, Patrick? Good to see you, brother. What is up? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. You're totally. And can I just say, Tina, you're not missing much on the bus. You know, everything is like pronounced. Like, you know, when you go on the bus and you hear everybody, like, and the bus driver goes, "Welcome to Disney." I swear, I've been on the Magical Express maybe 5-6 times. They've never done it, ever. They've never done it. They're like, "Welcome to Disney." I'm like, dude. Can you tell me, like, we've arrived at Disney? Like, you don't have to. That's all you have to do, you know. But you're not missing much. But you're right. I think going through that archway and seeing that Walt Disney World sign, and you're like, oh, and then the road signs change into that purpley and gold and green color. Oh,
yes.
Oh, that just makes
all
it
the
happy.
feels. Yeah.
There we go. That's the hashtag we're going to use tonight. Hashtag all the feels. Helen McKenzie, what is up, my friend? Helen McKenzie, if you don't know, she's been on my channel a plethora of times. Back when I was a cast member, my cast member friend. What is up, my friend? Hope you're doing well. And we need to catch up, Helen. We need to catch up. Hope you're doing good. Samantha Lowe, welcome in, Samantha. And there's John from Walt for It. Good to see you, John. The Great British Mickey Waffle. Go check them out. Who we did a podcast with together. It was really good fun. Go check out John and the Great British Mickey Waffle. You're right. That archway coming in, just yeah. Quite often it's all like at night for me because I have to like travel like 20 hours to even get there, and it's already nighttime by the time I get there. So when it's all like in lights, this is quite nice. But then sometimes because we've been traveling so long, we just fall asleep and we miss it altogether. So we just oh well. It's so sad, isn't it? So sad. There's Blue Nose. What's up, Blue Nose? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Katharine Wilby, she says, my happiest thing to do at Disney is to meet and greet with the villains, especially Cruella de Vil. Nice. That's a really cool meet and greet. I don't think I've ever met Cruella de Vil, actually. That'd be quite a cool person to meet. All right, Chris.
She's gonna be all over the park now because of the movie. So.
I know.
Well, I like Tina's answer, but I'm going to back up a little bit because for me, it's usually about a 9-hour drive, and we come down Interstate 95, and as you hit Jacksonville, you start getting a Disney billboard here or one there, and you start building up, and then by the time you get to Orlando, it's like every other one. Just when I start to see that first Disney, I'm like, okay, I'm getting close. I can keep going.
Billboards are awesome. I love them. Especially when they're like 3D and stuff's coming out of them, and they're the best.
So the billboards, the signs, everything leading up.
The signs on the way. It's been a long drive. You're You still got about 4 hours to go when you hit about Jacksonville, it seems like, but you're like, oh, there's a sign. I can make it. I can still.
What's the first sign roughly you reach? Is it in Florida or is it in?
It's usually in Florida.
Usually in Florida. And would it say like Walt Disney World or would it say like Orlando? Or would it would just be?
No,
Walt
it'd
Disney
be
World?
Walt Disney World. The first Walt Disney World sign you see. It's usually got a character on it.
Yeah, it's like there's like a big Mickey one. I think I have a picture of the one you're talking about. I think it's got Mickey's huge, and it's like whoa, yeah.
That's so cool. We don't have that when we fly, for obvious reasons, because we planes don't have signs. But still, yes. But no, you're so right. Like just seeing this, I think we actually, you know what? I think we have them on the way to Disneyland Paris. If we go by car, and we go underneath the channel, the channel tunnel, and we arrive in Paris, you see those Disneyland Paris signs, and you see them, and you're just like, oh, you're getting like that much closer to the magic. It's yeah, I know the feeling, though I haven't remembered that feeling in a long time. I know what you mean. 9-hour drive?
Yes.
For us, like a 2-hour drive is long.
Yeah, 9 hours.
9-hour drive.
How long for you, Tina?
Like 20.
Yeah.
20. Yeah, and I'd rather fly. you guys could drive. I'd rather fly if I'm honest. Fantastic.
Fly too.
Fantastic Chronicles. What is up? Good to see you. And we also have, there was someone else who I think came in the chat. Maybe I missed that person. I don't know what it is. I don't think I could do a drive for that long. I'd rather fly. I think because us Brits, you have to fly to really get anywhere because we're on a floating rock in the middle of the ocean. Whereas you guys, everything is pretty much there. So you can sort of drive from New York to LA. You can drive to all these places. So I guess it's whatever you prefer. Lucky doves. Just saying. Nice pick, Chris. Right. Oh, I'm scared to hear what Rob is going to choose, to be honest. It's going to be like Great Movie Ride or something, or Horizons.
I do have some retro stuff in my
Of course you do.
I'm molding this. That's why I was happy Tina and Chris went first, because I'm molding it towards the stream here. So I kind of misunderstood the stream. Dan's like, yeah, you didn't get it right. So.
Archons goes it's a 10-minute drive for me.
For me, yes.
Doesn't have to
bragger.
Bragging.
Now I'm going to back it up too. I've no hating on me, guys, but I've never drove to Disney World from New York. The farthest we drove, I believe, was Virginia. We went to Busch Gardens and King's Dominion. I think that was painful for me, so I just never did it. So I'm going to back it up to my experience, and nothing beats getting up at 4 a.m. and getting on a flight, get down to Florida, and my favorite part. You guys said the open a gate, or you said the first signs driving down. I'm going to say the monorail and the airport, because I always say it's like the first ride, so I think that's always that's going to be my first pick. That monorail at the airport, which is incredible.
It's the monorail at MCO, and then you arrive in the main terminal, and you see that Walt Disney World I love that featurette on the wall before you go down to baggage claim. It's like that huge wall there. You see all the weird people take pictures.
I was bummed last time it was closed. That main store, like they had a huge Galaxy Edge thing, and I took pictures in front of that. Like a big, just to cover the store. They were refurbing it, so I was bummed. But
it's when you see all the signs for like everything. It doesn't even have to be Disney. Like you see the SeaWorld sign, the Universal, all that kind of stuff. You just know like you're in for like a really great time, even though I won't go to SeaWorld.
They have the Space Center store too, whatever. Too. That's cool.
Space Center, yeah. and then you go all the way down, and you see that huge long line to get onto the Magical Express, and you're just like, I've got to sit here after a 10-hour flight and stand in a line while I get sorted into my line.
Quick when they pump you up with the videos on the thing and everything, so
it's cool. I agree with you, Rob, because this last trip I flew down. It's the first time I've actually flown direct, and it was wild to me that I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning at my house, and then at like 11 a.m. I was walking in Hollywood Studios. That's
great.
Yeah,
that was exactly the same thing with me too. Like when we went with my nephew Francesco, it was great. such a cool. And I love that. Did they take the bags to your room and all that stuff? And that was another cool experience.
We weren't allowed that. We're not allowed that.
Oh right,
yeah. We have to pick it up
because it's international. Yeah.
It's international. John goes, as a family who nearly always travels indirect, the very letter MCO hold tremendous happy thoughts. Yeah, no.
Definitely.
Traveling indirect, I've only traveled indirect leaving MCO, not arriving to MCO. But I can know the feeling of finally arriving in MCO is definitely a happy thing. Perfectly, Kat. Welcome in, Kat. So good to see you. Well, Rob, you took the first one off my list, so well done. Congratulations. So I'm going to go with something else. It's a 2-for-1 because I'm obviously breaking my own rules, obviously, because it's 2 modes of transportation. And the whole thing is about the site of Cinderella Castle. So whether you are on the monorail and you come out of the Contemporary and you see, Magic Kingdom right in front of you, or you're on the ferry boat and you're slowly sailing up towards Magic Kingdom and you see glimpses of the castle. There's a great podcaster who I think a lot of you know, Lou Mongello. He described it as sort of like a teaser trailer before you see the movie. It's like that little like that little spoiler that you see in the film, a little glimpse, and then you actually experience it. And it's just a fantastic sort of happy moment when you get off the monorail, get off the ferry boat, and you just want to push people aside, like, get out my way, I want to get into the park, and then they have to scan my magic band before I hop over. So my captain Akron, what is up, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend.
Captain,
I love just seeing Magic Kingdom from a distance. There's nothing that beats that. Like, you're in for a great day.
I agree.
So yeah, I think that is definitely my first one on my list for sure. How crazy, we've gone through a whole round in the space of 23 minutes, whereas in the last 2 weeks it's nearly taken us 35 minutes because Mr. Disney World Freak was here and it took us way longer. There we go.
And we haven't even got into the park yet.
We haven't even got into the parks yet. We've been talking about planes and buses and ferry boats. That's what we've been talking about. Okay. Oh, wait. Christine Hickman says, taking my husband to Disney, it was his first time in the park. As that happy moment. And I think it's going to be a special moment for me when I bring my other half, who's never even been to the United States before, but actually bring her to Disney for the first time. That's going to be a really happy moment for me personally, because all I've wanted to do is bring her to the magic. So I can definitely relate to that. So it's going to be fun.
Awesome.
All right.
You just picked my 2 and 3 positions.
What, monorail then ferry boat?
No. Just my number 2 is, I was going to say, well, I'm going to say now because you kind of did it. Like, seeing any of the parks landmarks, like seeing Spaceship Earth, seeing used to be the Eiffel Tower, but anything in the Hollywood studios, even seeing the tree of life, and of course the castle and anything in Disney World. I love seeing that. The
Sonar restaurant sign.
And then my other one was going to be people seeing the castle for the first time, which you just mentioned with your girlfriend. So yeah, those are 2 amazing thrills.
Mm-hmm. All right, Tina, round dos duo.
Okay. So we typically stay on property, and there's absolutely nothing like reaching the hotel lobby and checking in.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Now, which hotel lobby?
So it depends. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I mean, the ones we've stayed at Port Orleans French Quarter, and we've stayed at Caribbean Beach. And I love them both. I mean, 2 different experiences, because the first time was just me and my husband on our honeymoon, and the second time was actually with the kids. And so there were different experiences, but both beautiful. I mean, from what I've seen of all the Disney hotels, they're absolutely gorgeous. But no matter what lobby you're entering, it's going to hit you, because that's where you're staying for the week, the 2 weeks, whatever, 4 days. That's going to be your home for the next however many days.
So if I was going to say to you right now, You can go right now into any lobby at Walt Disney World. Which one would it be? Knowing that you're going to stay there.
Wilderness Lodge.
Oh.
Or Contemporary, but Wilderness Lodge. Yeah.
Or Contemporary.
I love the Contemporary, but the Wilderness Lodge, I love the geyser that's in the middle of the bridge
So
over it. And
I nearly
just
pushed
the
someone
rock
into that. Yeah.
Lovely.
You did.
Of course I did. It was an accident, okay? They were annoying me.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Wilderness Lodge with what's the restaurant called? Whispering Canyon, and there's a great shop there. Like the store there is really nice. It's always really quiet in there, and I can get one of them beaver hat things. I don't know. What are they called? What are they called?
Beaver hats.
Are they called actually beaver hats? I don't know.
Yeah.
Why not?
Are they actually? I don't know. I thought you guys would know.
I've seen a raccoon hat. I don't know that I've ever seen a beaver hat. But
Oh, they. I thought they were beavers. I didn't know they were raccoons.
Davy Crockett just turned around in his grave.
Would you like a groundhog hat? There's one out here on the side of the road I can get for you.
Chris, did you ISO that, Chris? Please, just I need that for my stream. So
I thought they were beavers. We don't have them in the UK. Okay, that's just
sure don't.
They're creatures that we just don't have the privilege of knowing. I thought,
Funny, dude.
I didn't know they were raccoons. It is nothing like.
I didn't know what he was talking about, so I just went with it. I'm
the
like,
hats, the hats that the Alamo, the Davy Crockett and the Alamo wear.
Dan, don't feel bad. I actually thought that they were beaver hats. Like I'm thinking,
Thank
yeah,
you.
beaver hats.
Yeah,
You should get together with Kelly from the Mickey Bunch. Y'all could wear your beaver hats and eat beaver nuggets and
Beaver.
have a great
And
beaver
feed your
time.
raccoons. She has raccoons, she feeds the raccoons.
See, they're all the same. They're I'm not being animalists by saying they're the same, but they look similar, don't they?
Animalists.
Animalists. I don't know. Beavers and raccoons.
you're so funny.
Oh no. Oh. Well, that was unexpected. Oh. Well, what did Tim Pruitt say? He said, hold on. He said, let me bring it up. No, not Joy S. saying lol. Tim Pruitt said, well, they did make beaver hats, but that's not what Dan is trying to talk about. Every raccoon in my wood just fell out of the tree laughing. Well,
That's awesome.
Dan, stop now, please, beavers. Yes, I'll stop.
The beavers that eat pickles. So.
Yeah.
And watch Fast and the Furious. Yes.
I love Fast and the Furious.
I know you do, buddy. I know you do.
Oh, I love Fast and the Furious. They don't look the same. I never said they did look the same. I'm just saying they're similar kind of animals. Oh, what did Tracy said? Dawn can't distinguish a beaver from a raccoon. Now I see why he doesn't like Attack of the Clones. hey, you know what? I'd rather watch a raccoon and a beaver go at it than watch Attack of the Clones, let me tell you. Even Kay Hours put an emoji of a raccoon and an emoji of a beaver. Okay, now I can see the difference.
No, there is a difference there. Yeah.
Doesn't hold on. Yeah, one of those things. Doesn't
they actually do make beaver hats?
Thank you.
Don't even laugh at them.
Thank you.
My favorite character though is Rocket Beaver. I just love Rocket Beaver. I think he's a great character.
Ready for it? There's the beaver hat. Who knew?
You see?
Who knew? Chris,
I
Christmas.
swear,
It's 700 Canadian.
Hold on, I swear, one of the Guardians or one of the Avengers say to Rocket that he's a beaver. I swear he does.
Who knew? This is a thing.
That's it. By the way, everybody, that's totally what I meant. I didn't mean the one with the tail at the back.
Sure.
Yeah, right.
Just
Keep telling us that.
Oh man. Oh
You're the best,
jeez.
man.
I'm really not. I'm really not. What do I teach my children? Just right. Chris. Beat that one. Beaver Hats and Wilderness Lodge.
That one.
I'm going to be a little different here and maybe not what we're supposed to be talking about, but one of my happiest memories is from my childhood when I was about 10.
Aww.
Going with my entire family. My youngest brother was probably 3, and he rode around on my oldest brother's shoulders the entire time, and we were just a happy family, and it was everybody together. My oldest brother's passed away now, so it's just a memory that I still enjoy.
It's those memories, isn't it? It's those memories that you have with your family at Disney that, you know, you'll always remember that, you know, and those happy moments that you'll always remember. I remember with my father, I think it was in 2012, Mum was sort of back at the hotel getting ready for our long flight home, and he took me back to Magic Kingdom, and we sat pretty much, leaned on a trash can and ate popcorn. Like, it's just those moments that you have with your family that always will keep in your memories. So no, Chris, that is a wonderful story. Bring back those happy memories, and I think that's the same with, you know, I think with not just family but also friends as well, especially in this community, and making those memories with everybody. So no, I think that's so important and very suitable for the topic for today. So definitely happy moments. And did your brother have a favorite ride? Did he have a favorite sort of thing he'd like to do at Disney?
I don't know that he did. I mean, it was just us hanging out as a family. I mean, I remember us riding a few rides together. He stood out and stayed with my youngest brother while we all rode Space Mountain for the first time. So it was just fun stuff. Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Such a wonderful story. And I just dropped my mic because I was so engrossed in the story. Love it. Absolutely love that. I feel bad for Rob having to go after that one. Hey, Gene, what's up? Good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. And please, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to all these other channels here in the chat here. We all do wonderful content and all on YouTube, and have fun. Just, you know, chatting about good stuff. Disno Adventure, what's up, Noah? Good to see you, my brother. Welcome in.
No.
All right, Rob. We finally going to Horizons, or what are we doing?
But I'm gonna go along the same lines as Chris. You know, like I went with my family growing up and everything, and my dad's still mad at me for this day because we used to lug that big camcorder around. Camcorder, the VCR. We rented a kid stroller. He's still pissed at me. And I still go up to him every time. I said, "Dad, this is the camera now." He gets pissed every time. Fast forward a couple of years, the seniors in our high school always went to Disney World for their trip. And the year before I was a senior, they some kids got drunk at Disney World and they banned going to Disney World, which was terrible. So we went on a lousy cruise. I don't know. I guess it was out of Baltimore. It was a lousy cruise to nowhere for like 2 days, and it was god awful. So my dad said, "Hey, you know, Rob, I feel bad for you. I'm going to take you to Disney World." So me and my dad went, and just along the lines of Chris's thing. It was a great memory just going with my dad. You'll see in my videos a lot of times, you'll see my dad just sitting there and everything. And he got over the camcorder finally. This is, 15 years later or whatever. And it was just a great experience. Just me and I love going with my family. I love going with my parents and my brother and everything. But just going with my dad was just a great time. He did whatever I wanted. He had a sore foot too, and I made him walk around the entire Disney. It was just awesome.
There's a great little meme that I see online of, I think, this woman in high heels in New York, and it's captioned, and she's like walking really like sort of uncomfortably. I was like, it's captioned people at Disney after a long day, you know, with those, you know, walking like, and if you're walking all day for like 12 hours, 14 hours, it's a lot of walking in a day. It was 14,000, 15,000 steps.
Yeah, I think I walked last time we went, it was like 70 miles or something. I calculated every day. So something like that. It's crazy.
I'll tell you what, if you need to, you know, burn some bread service, just walk around like Epcot like 5 times. You know, just do that.
Yes.
There's Candy Mom.
There it is.
Up, Candy Mom.
Chris, mark the calendar. 39 minutes in, he mentioned food. It took a while, so I see he's doing.
I said Sonata earlier.
One time.
But you did. He did say it earlier. He did say it earlier.
I said it earlier. And you know what, Rob? You know what? I'm gonna bring it up again. I'm gonna bring it up again. I'm gonna say it right now because not only are the rides amazing, not only are the shows are amazing, but the undoubtedly one of the best things that makes me smile and makes me happy is all the delicious food. Let's be honest here. The Disney food at Disney just makes me happy because for me, I can only go to Disney like every so often. So to be able to sit down and yes, eat my body weight in bread service, because who wouldn't, right? Because it's so delicious.
I know you've told me this before. How many times have they come back with the bread? Like what was like 4 or 5? What is the rounds?
What, in one meal?
In one meal, yeah, it's enough.
I've ordered bread service in one sitting, maybe 4 times in one sitting.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
That's like awesome. Professional level.
And that's not including my maid.
Don't try this at home.
I was gonna say, did you eat anything else? How did you eat after all that? Oh my gosh. Oh.
I was very
it's awesome.
I think it came to the point that I really didn't care if I was hungry or not. It was just the fact that I could do it. It was more the fact that I'm only here like once a year, once every 2 years. I'm just gonna do it and just eat my body weight in bread service because I know that I can't like have it any other time. I just had to do it. Like we went to dinner with Donna and Arjant and Mouse Talk and Sam, and we had a really great meal. And we ordered 2 bread serves between all of us. And I was saying to my friend Sarah, I was just like, just wait, once they're gone, I'm gonna bring some more out. I'm gonna get some more, but we didn't do that. But you know, it was so good. I think it was during my college program. I was just like, I have to do this. And I just remember that we started off with 2, and then we ordered another one, and then we ordered the 4th one. And I was just like, yeah, let's just move on to our mains. And but by the end, I was done. I was done with food for the rest of the day after that. But it's the food. I mean, 2 years ago, it was really fun. I went to my first Food and Wine. That was so much fun. I really enjoyed Food and Wine. Going to all these restaurants like Via Napoli, Tapenetto. I'm going to say it because Tina's here. Coral Reef. Garden Grill, Whispering Canyon, Grand Floridian Cafe, The Wave. Like, just all the food and restaurants I can mention. You know what? I miss the food so much. I do. And I miss the company with the food as well. So yeah, I miss it. You all right, Tina?
No, my camera is on the fritz.
Uh-oh.
On the fritz.
It's coming back. Uh-oh.
Your camera's on the fritz? I thought it was on like a tripod. No?
Yeah, that too.
Oh, okay. But yeah, has to be the food. Has to be the food. I'm just more intrigued of how.
There you go. Locked in.
Look at
You're locked in. Locked and loaded. There you go.
Oh, good.
You're right.
Yay.
Okay. Nobody move.
Nobody move.
Do anything.
It was your turn. So.
Okay.
He mentioned Coral Reef. You missed that. So.
No,
I heard it.
I heard the shout.
I yelled. Yes. I left my mic on for that purpose in case I had to yell something.
Nice.
Okay, my turn.
I think so.
All right.
Yes.
So personal memory. We had friends from Boston that were down there the same week that we were down there, and yeah, I'm fine now. Thank you.
Tina's
And
IT department.
It's gracious. And so they rode. So it's my friend Brianna who babysits my kids whenever I'm back home, and Jason and I will go and do something. And the family that she nannies for, they were all down there, which is a military family, and the husband's a pilot for I think Delta. No, anyways, he's a pilot, and so
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. They're just so much fun, and they got to ride so many of the rides with my kids. But they went on the Barnstorm, and then after I played around because a lot of I can't go on many of the rides, and I was splashing around Casey Jr.'s splash pad thing with the water fountains and whatnot, and they came off the ride with my kids, and we were all just splashing in the water and just cooling off because it was a super hot day, and I just absolutely loved that. That's one of my favorite memories.
That's awesome.
I do want to mention that the Casey's Junior splash pad is by far one of my favorite areas in Magic Kingdom.
Yep.
It is so great, and like, I don't care who you are, if it's like 90% humidity and it's super hot, and you don't want to wait like 100 minutes to go on Splash Mountain, go to Casey's Corner splash pad. Just like walk yourself through the splash pad, and you'll cool yourself down immediately.
Yeah.
Like, just do it. Just do it. It's a great space. Theming's awesome. It's such good fun. It really is. And it's not a ride. It's not a food item. It's not anything like that. It's a place to get wet. Just yeah. I mean, just have fun with it. I feel like Chris is about to say something.
No?
You can never tell.
Chris, have you done the splash pad?
I have never. No. I have not.
Rob, have you done the splash pad?
We walked over there with my kids for about 10 seconds. That's about it. But sorry.
You boys are missing out. Let me tell you.
Apparently.
You know what? That area of the park with the Barnstormer, Dumbo, the splash pad. I don't understand why that space is not as popular as it should be.
I agree.
Awesome.
It's a great place, and they got good fudge in the over-the-top souvenir shop place. The fudge is really good in there. You can make your own treats. It's good. It's really good. It's good fun. You should go do it. Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I believe you. Sure.
By the way, Barnstormer is one of the greatest rides at Disney as well.
My kids liked it.
Too short. Okay.
Okay, it's a bit short. Yes, the line is longer than the ride, but still, it's you go at nighttime, you see the Tron construction, you see the castle.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the highlight. Now you get to see Tron.
You go at nighttime. It's great. It's good fun. So yeah. Go on then, Chris. Beat the splash pad.
Good luck, Chris.
My next happiest moment is sitting in that little alleyway off of Main Street and just watching people experience the magic.
Listen to the sounds that are up there, because I think there's like sounds like the barber shop and whatnot. Yeah.
It's always like no one's there.
Mm-hmm.
No one's
sit back there.
No one's ever down there. Like I think they got like checkerboards or chessboards down there. You can like ask to play some games as well, and it's nice. And if you go like mid-afternoon when like Main Street is quite quiet, it's a good place to go. It's a good place to be. So it's a nice. And actually, that was one of the places where I nearly got taken out by a man in a suit. That's probably shouldn't say that on stream, but yeah. So when I was working for the company, I was using the utilidors when I shouldn't have, because I wasn't working in Magic Kingdom. And I came up from that exit, and the man comes up to me and goes, "Excuse me," and I go, "Yes." He's like, "Well, then, Daniel, should you be working here?" I'm like, "How do you know my name? Are you following me?" And yeah, I ran. No, I didn't. I didn't run. I just quickly, briskly walked out of the park and went to work. Yeah, long story short.
You were never allowed to go in the utilidors? I was going to ask you this the other day. I was wondering.
So, okay, so here's the thing, right? Because I worked at the Contemporary, only people who work in Magic Kingdom are allowed to use the utilidors. Just for obvious reasons. Because they don't want, like, all the cast members who aren't working to be down there to see all the, everything. But I thought that was a opportunity not taken, and I feel like I should go down as often as I could. And so, yes, I did use the utilidors a lot more than I should have, because, like, who wouldn't? If I've got passes, if I've got, like, my ID, why wouldn't I? So that's why I've talked about this. Yeah, so that's why I talked about the story of me going to Subway with some characters, walking around and getting lost and all those kind of things. And so, yeah, yeah, exactly.
I would have.
Exactly. Even if I did get in trouble. Talking Mickey Project, what is up? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. OMG, what a revelation. Just, it is what it is, John. It is what it is. Nice pick, Chris. For sure. That West, is it East Center Street or West Center Street? I think it's East Center Street. I think because West Center Street they built to connect both emporiums. So yeah, it's nice. It is really nice. Rob,
ironically, this is one of my happiest moments at Disney was the utilidors, actually, when you said it. But I finally got to walk down the utilidor was pretty much one of the most incredible things I ever did in Disney ever. So I got to do the Backstage Magic Tour. We went backstage at the American Adventure. That was one of my favorite moments too. You get to see the stages come up and everything. It was really cool. I got to see Body Wars when it was still going, the behind the scenes kind of thing. And then you go, Animal Kingdom wasn't even around then. This is how long ago I did this. And then you get to go to Magic Kingdom and see the way the inner workings of the Magic Kingdom underneath in the utilidors was amazing. So we got to see how they do the parade. We got to see costuming. We got to see, you kind of see the way the parade goes down and everything, and you see the behind the scenes stuff. And you're in the back and everything, and you go under the castle, you walk down Main Street, you come up, and it's like that. It's so quick. And then you see the end of the parade that you just saw how they put on and everything. And that was one of the coolest things I've ever did ever at Disney, was that Backstage Magic Tour. So really cool. So
Caddy says, I don't think Dan wants fish and fries. No, no British person wants fish and fries. No one. No,
you never call it fries, do you?
I will never, ever call it fries. No, I'll never call it fries. Only if they're sweet potato fries. That's it.
Okay.
Going down in the utilidors now is just, Rob, you can. It's a weird experience. When my tour guide, when I was doing the cast member experience traditions, when he said you are now right underneath Cinderella Castle, you're like, really? This?
Yeah.
Like
it looks like
this?
It's from the 70s. Like they built it in the 70s. It's never changed since. It looks so dated.
Like this hallway with the trash underneath it. This is underneath Cinderella Castle. Really?
Wow.
It's weird, and you see all the little cars like going around, and you see all the costumed like cast members and characters walking around, and
no heads on.
What?
Like if they're like in like Mickey Mouse, there's no head on or anything. Like
What are you talking about?
Sorry.
What?
Sorry, I didn't see Mickey. I saw Dopey without his head on.
How? What do you think? They just decapitate characters?
That's right.
What, with a guillotine or something? Do you think they put their heads in a block?
No, they were going to
bring down
the Beaver hat on, but they couldn't find
the Beaver hat.
And we're back to the Beavers.
Sorry. Tim Pruitt just said, "Dan, don't spoil it for everyone." Oh, I'm sorry. It's not like Rob just said that the characters have no heads on them. I'm sorry.
No heads.
Don't blame me. I'm just a messenger. But the characters are characters. You know, they're living creatures, people. Rob, children watch this show. Actually, they don't after when Mouse Talk accidentally swore on my show a couple of weeks ago, but that's still not the point. Children watch this show, Rob. Jeez. That's all right. Right, my pick. So, this was quite tough. I'm going to go with two things. Both involve nighttime experiences. I am going with the ending of Fantasmic and the ending of Happily Ever After, both which make me absolutely cry, tears flooding down my face, puddles under my feet. I am literally bawling of just... I'm just crying. I am just... You can't... People move... Listen, here's the thing, everybody. People move away from me when they see the ending of these shows. Because they hate they see this 26-year-old man, 5'10", you know, just about 200 pounds, just sobbing his eyes out.
Not after Sanaa though.
Not after Sanaa. just he's emotional. He's just invested into, you know, look, when Mickey transforms himself from Sorcerer Mickey to, you know, in a suit Mickey from the top of Fantasmic to the bottom of Fantasmic set, I am crying. When the files go happily ever after, I'm crying. People move away from me. You know the people with the red sticks, you know, the light up sticks. I move into the boxes and stuff. One person stands next to me and tells them to move away from me. Like, move away, move along.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see.
They're like a stormtrooper. Move along. Keep going. Thank the Phoenicians is the Disney Nerd Herders. What's up, guys? Good to see you. How are you guys doing? Guys, go check out my friends Charlie and Stacy from the Disney Nerd Herders. I love those guys a lot, and go check them out. But yeah, the ending of Happily Ever After, and even more happily, the ending of Fantasmic, just what an incredible, just makes me feel so emotional. So yeah, I love it. I love the endings of those shows. Dre Houston, my lovely, welcome into the stream. So sorry, just got home from a grandson's baseball game. Firstly, number one, you don't have to ever apologize for being late, and two, baseball's like cricket, but only you hit it forward, right? I'm just kidding. But glad you're here. Thank you so much, Dre Houston, for being here. Welcome in. So yeah, I chose Fantasmic and Happily Ever After. If I could put Wishes on there, I would, because Wishes just... I miss Wishes so much. You guys don't understand how much I miss Wishes.
That's what I thought you were going to put on there. I thought Wishes was going to be your number one.
It's just not here anymore, though. Wishes just...
A lot of my stuff isn't here.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, Rob, if you had like a time traveling machine, you'd just go back to like 1983 and just ride like all those rides in Epcot and just whatever. Christian Hickman says, when I was... Hold on. She worked in Magic Kingdom. When I was working at Magic Kingdom, I was on crutches and worked at Pirates. That was a long week. What? You worked in Pirates?
Wow.
Magic Kingdom?
That's cool, though.
That's so cool.
Mm.
That is so cool. You could have done like a costume thing for your crutches. Like have like, you know, those pirate peg leg things.
Crutches.
Yeah, the wooden crutches. That'd be pretty. Why? That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? I don't know. Maybe that's just too much. But that's Christine. I didn't know you were a cast member at Magic Kingdom. That's so awesome. Right. I think we have time for one more round, and then we'll wrap things up. Right, Chris. Sorry. Look, gonna do ladies first. Tina. Sorry, we used to go in like this. We usually go this way, but I started with ladies first. So, Tina.
Thank you. Okay, so my most absolute favorite. We get into Magic Kingdom. We get up to the castle, and there's that afternoon castle show. Was the fantasy, not the parade, the
Mickey's
stage show.
Royal Friendship
Yes,
Fair.
yes, that one.
Oh my gosh, I miss that so much.
I'd never seen it before, and I had no idea what was going on. But we get up, we're in the hub, and my daughter says, she was 8 years old at the time. She's like, can't see, so my husband picks her up.
Oh,
Normally, I'm not a fan of, putting the kids on the shoulders because it blocks the view, but we made sure there was nobody behind us. Puts her up on his shoulder on the side, and I have like a series of pictures. The look on her face and the series of photos, I was so happy to be able to capture that, because that right there embodied what all of us feel when we get into that park and we see that castle.
Yeah,
For me,
totally.
at least, it's just amazing. But
I miss that show so. We are in entertainment, a silver and gold. Oh my! I remember watching that all the time, and in like at 1-2 in the afternoon when it was so hot, and obviously there's no shade, and like by the end of the show, because it's like a 20-minute show, you are like you need some water to like cool yourself down. But that show is something special. I think that's the best castle show, daytime show they've ever done. By far. They got Olaf in there. They've got
I like the way you say Olaf.
They got Tangled in there. We actually had the rare non-Crocodile Lewis from Princess and the Frog show. We had the one where he wasn't in it because of the whole thing that happened in 2016. So they had to take him out. So like, and I remember the next day, we're like, where's Lewis the alligator in the show?
That's awesome.
We're like, well, yeah, we're not gonna go into that, but yeah, I love that show. Really, really fun show. I miss that, and definitely one for the kids for sure, and the kids at heart for sure. Tracy Glenn says, try watching the Cinderella coronation in August in 2005. Super hot. What? Tracy, were you on your own when you watched that?
I didn't know he had a thing for Cinderella.
Who wouldn't? But that's maybe, yeah. Cinderella's amazing. Not the live action film, but we're not going to go in the. We're not going into that conversation with the live action versus.
No rants.
No rants. You know what, Rob? You should be proud of me. I've had no rants this whole stream yet. Tracy said taped it for Ken's. Yeah, I gathered it was for Kenzie. We're just having a joke. Nice pick. Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair with your daughter. Lovely, beautiful, happy pick there. Right, Chris. Did you have the same one as Tina?
No. So my last one will be actually from my last trip, and it's spending a day at the park and just randomly seeing friends at the park. I've always gone with family, and you hang out with your family and you do the family thing. And this last trip, I spent just going around and meeting friends, and it was so cool just to hang out with people and bump into people at the park. So
it's something special, and I think we've all met people in the community at different parks at different times. I know, Rob, you met up with Donna and Nick and R. Johns and Sam at Galaxy's Edge. All of us have met up with a variety of different people. But there's something really special about meeting your chosen family, pretty much, at Disney. I remember the first people who I ever met at a Disney park were the Viapree Project. And that was when I first tried my first taco and the whole pickle thing started. But then since then, it's just like I feel like you can't go to any park now without seeing somebody you know. And that's what I think the great thing about it is now, is because you know, for me to fly all this way to Florida, it's not like I'm going there on vacation, although I am, but I'm also going there to see my friends, to see my, you know, my friends that I've learned and met through this. So, and now we're planning trips together. You know, Chris, you've just come back from seeing the guys down there, and we've all, you know, made arrangements with people that we've met in this community. So, it's an amazing thing and such a happy thing to have, you know, in this community. So I think we're all very lucky, and amazing things come from it. You know, look at what we've done for Make-A-Wish. Look what we've done for so many other things. So, it's such a amazing thing. So, I'm glad we're all on the same ride. And Chris, I think you nailed that one right on the head there. So, yeah. So, really, really great pick. Really, really great pick. My question is, though, to everybody: who is what? No, sorry, I need to rephrase the question. Which ride was your favorite to ride with a person in this community? So, have you ridden a ride with someone in this community that was such a fun experience?
Can I go first?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because it's obvious. It's going to be the teacups with Jeff and Tracy. I mean, there's not another answer to that question. That's going to be, yeah.
I knew you were going to say that one.
3 men in a cup, yeah.
It's awesome.
3 men in 1 cup. I mean, it's just it's very 3 big grown men. Yeah. Good fun. Tina, I think you're muted.
You're right. I was muted. I haven't ridden any rides with anyone in this community yet, but so Carlos thinks he's gonna drag me on Spaceship Earth because I've never been on it. So I fully dread that. But
they do
no,
a loop,
I would,
so
yeah, I would be on it. Oh, all right. I was like, yeah, okay, great. Whoops.
no loop.
But yeah, I would. I would be honored to ride any ride that I could physically handle.
I mean, no one blames you for not thanking the Phoenicians. I mean, because it's wrong. It's actually no. You don't have to be sorry. It's a good thing. You don't have to thank the Phoenicians because you haven't ridden the ride yet. You don't thank the Phoenicians and you know. So, but and it's not Rome burning. It's Alexandria. You know, all these things. And I think you should ride it with Carlos because it's good fun. It's a good fun, nice, slow, relaxing ride. Rob.
Yeah, I've told this story many times. Do we only have one more choice after this? Or
No. I was saying, which ride have you ridden?
No, I'm saying no. We because I'm asking you for a reason. Though, we got more because Chris said it was his last one. We got
one more pick, but I want to know what ride you've ridden with someone.
Seeing Donna, Sam, Nick, and of course Richard R. Johns was incredible. It was a great moment. I told this story a lot of times, but that's who I'm going to pick. Going on the ride with Richard R. Johns, and we went on Star Tours together, and we were just there. And I'll never forget. You know, I always ask him to be on my stream, and you know, it's a running joke and everything. He always says no, and he doesn't want to do it.
Not today, Rob.
Not today, Rob. And then we did stream. That was one of the best moments in Disney park history when I first went to Galaxy's Edge with those guys. It was incredible. That's not my pick, but going on afterwards, we went on Star Tours together, and he just, I'll never forget. He goes, "Yeah, you finally got me on a stream." He goes. It was the best line ever. So it was just, like, you finally got me on the stream. It was just great. And we just had a blast on Star Tours. So it was just a lot of fun. So I haven't been on it.
Good fun. Ever riding on a ride with R. Johns is always amazing.
Great.
I have two groups of people that I rode something with. I remember riding Alien Swirling Saucers with Nick from Magical News Live. And let's just put this into perspective.
That was a great moment.
Let's just put this into perspective, though. I'm 5'10", about 200 pounds, right? He was, I think, 14 at the time, or 13, 14 at the time. And every time it went, I've never ridden it before, so I didn't know how like what the swinging thing was going to be, and I just remember just crushing Nick every time we swung.
Try being a big guy and do that to who you're with on any of those rides.
And he was either streaming or vlogging at the time, and I felt so bad coming off the ride because it was the first ride I ever rode with Nick, and I felt so
Poor
bad
Nick, he's
that
never
I
been the
kept
same.
crushing him. It was good fun though. And there's our Joss. He says, "Not today, Rob." Well, there it is. Not today, Rob.
Thanks, guys. Not today.
And my other favorite experience was for a long time, Walt and I were trying to get Melissa to come on Splash Mountain because she absolutely hates Splash Mountain. And it was we line up. Melissa was a little nervous, and it was myself, it was Walt, it was Melissa, and it was their son Mason, and my friend Sarah as well. And I remember going down the Splash Mountain, ending the big drop, and Melissa just got she got probably the worst out of all of it. She got absolutely soaked. It was so much fun. And then in terms of not a ride, but an experience, I've got to say the experience with Dana, Nick, Sam, and Richard at the laugh floor, the Monsters Inc. laugh floor, where they kept shining the light on me. Like it was at the Halloween party. They kept putting the lights on me. They put it on like 10 times. Like they asked me to dance and buy like everyone a churro and do like just it was so fun. I've got it on my channel if you guys want to check it out. It was so much fun.
Awesome.
It was great. But I can't wait to do that again with those guys. Good. Yeah, always so much fun. Always so much fun. Right, Rob, your final pick.
Yeah, I have a lot of picks. I have a couple honorable mentions if we could say it later, but I'm going to pick for this last one, my family, my sons, and everything. We went to Cinderella's Royal Castle. Speaking of Cinderella, we ate. It was amazing to go actually inside the castle and eat at that restaurant. Cinderella was trying to hook up my kids with her evil stepsisters, which was funny as heck. It was just so funny. Like, yeah, my sisters are outside.
Just want to say, one of them's taken by me, so
exactly. And then you go in, and you know what? I feel, it's like a princess kind of experience, but my kids liked it. They got the pirate swords and everything, and it was just so cool to actually it was one of my dreams to be in that castle, and it was just amazing to go in there and see the thing.
What up, Cody? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, Cody. Hope you're doing well, my man. I've never dined in the Cinderella's royal table. I would actually really, really like to do it just so that I've done it.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a family thing, a family experience, and definitely something very, very special. So, but yeah, I'd love to do that. And when was this, Rob? How long ago?
This was it was I guess 2015. We went.
Oh, not too long
when
ago.
we did it with the family, with the kids.
Nice,
so.
nice.
They loved it though. They were cool. It was cool to do.
Yeah, I always loved character meets. I used to really just hate them. I always used to be so terrified of them as a child. And now I love them. I think they're so much fun. So much fun. Nice. My last pick. I chose a really simple pick for my last one. It's the only ride that's ever made my mouth jaw drop and made me cry, obviously, because I cry all the time at like everything. Cry, smile, jaw drop, and that was Flight of Passage. Just the music, the visuals, the experience, that ending of Flight of Passage. And if anybody has written Flight of Passage at the end, I kid you not, I'm even choking up right now. Just like it just makes you so happy. That ride is, I haven't ridden Rise of the Resistance yet, but for me, it is the best ride I think they've ever done. Just the way they can extract your happiness out of you through, all these things that you do on the ride vehicle and the screen in front of you, it just makes you so happy. So I absolutely love Flight of Passage, and I would wait in line for it. I would, just do whatever I can every time I go to Animal Kingdom to ride that ride because it is just amazing. It's so good. So good. Has anyone here ridden it?
Still have not ridden that ride.
Chris.
I haven't either.
What?
It's a long story. I've told you this story before.
I know.
I'll get there. Next time I know the plan to get there. So
right. Rob, I'm taking I'm going to take everybody on Flight of Passage and then go to Nomad Lounge afterwards. It's so good. So good. Right. I know it's a little quiet, chilled stream this stream.
Love it.
I hope you guys really enjoy it. We're going to do sort of a quick fire honorable mentions. If there's anything else on your list that you can think of, fire away, and then we'll wrap up for the end of the stream. Don't forget, later tonight, Rob will be going live to do some more retro videos, and my brother Chris will be going live too for more Is Toast Not a Toast show. There you go. Yeah. That's a great title for a show, by the way. Is Toast Not a Toast? I don't know. There we go. Right, Tina, have you got any honorable mentions? Other things that you wanted to bring up?
So one of my favorite moments, and this is it's 2019. I'm new to the Disney community, YouTube community. I don't have a channel yet, but I love Resort TV 1 and Donna and Maria Minnie Mouse, LBV TV, and Nick Magical News Live. My kids, my husband want to go on the rides, and I don't want to go on rides because Resort TV 1 is watching Lauren Daigle in the American Pavilion concert thing. And so I'm running, and I'm trying to get there, and it's a packed show. There's nowhere to sit. So I'm hanging out in the back, and I'm waiting for them to come out, and they're live streaming. And I got to meet them. And it was the most magical moment for me, besides my family, obviously. But getting to meet Donna and Ajans and Sam and Aaron from my Disney World Fix and Jenna and Dale, because Josh wasn't actually there that week. He was doing band stuff or whatever. And Maria and Chris. And it was just I think Chris was there. But it was just such a magical moment for me to meet these YouTubers that I absolutely, I just, it was like my celebrity moment. And I just, yeah.
It's meeting those people who you've been wanting to meet for so long. Meeting, Donna and Arjans and the people who've been part of this community for so long, who've helped us, supported us for so long. And, it's something special, and I think sometimes I'm not saying this because they're here, but I don't. Sometimes they they don't realize how much they mean to us. When I got to meet Donna 2 years ago for the first time, coming up to 2 years, I was just I couldn't wait to see Donna. I couldn't wait because it would be so long, and I actually met Arjans the year before, just meeting everybody, and meeting Josh and Jenna, and meeting Corey, eating 20 zebra does with Corey was fun. But it's always a special moment, isn't it, when you meet those people? So Jay Nashville, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. It's something really special. I love that honorable mention there, Tina. Really, really lovely. Chris, did you have any honorable mentions?
I'll do two. One kind of same sentiment as Tina. This last trip, getting to go to Donna's house and meet everybody and just hang out and just talk and just be normal people. It was awesome. Yeah. Something I'll never forget. But in the parks, I would say it's two rides for me, and it's Haunted Mansion and Pirates.
Yes.
Me too. My two big.
Me three.
Haunted Mansion's been there forever, and I know how it works, but every time I ride it, it's just magical how you see ghosts dancing.
Yes.
And Pirates of the Caribbean, the smell of it, and
the musky water smell,
and the scenes, it's just yeah, that's happiness in the park.
Donna says the Beverly Challenge with Corey. Are we talking about the original Beverly Challenge, or are we talking about the one for Make a Wish? Not Make a Wish. Give Kids the World. The original Beverly Challenge, which was started by me and Corey. By the way, everyone overlooked that, but that was the original Beverly Challenge. That was so much fun. And then obviously the Give Kids the World one as well. Candy Mom says, I will cry when I meet Dan.
Aww.
Well, hopefully you don't take
for different reasons. So.
Hopefully you don't take all the. Hopefully you don't take all the tissues because I'll need them as well. And then we'll go and eat a cupcake or something. Let's go get bread service. No, just hey, Isaac Nail. What is up, sir? Isaac Nail. What is up, my brother? Good to see. Talk about somebody who's been in the community a long time, Mr. Isaac Nail. What is up, brother? Welcome in. No, Chris, you're absolutely right. I mean, I was going to say Haunted Mansion, Empire. It's more Haunted Mansion for me. Haunted Mansion is my favorite attraction. Like you can see the little poster at the top there, and there's a little shrine above me to Mansion, and riding that attraction and showing people how much I love that attraction always brings me a lot of happiness, which is kind of ironic because it's all about death and ghosts and all that kind of stuff. But I guess that's why it's funny because it's meant to be quite whimsical and quite tongue in cheek. But no, you're right. It's just going on those classic rides, experiencing how Walt pictured it, and really great bit there.
And now you get the fun picture at the end with the person you're riding with and your ghost and all. So.
Yeah, the hitchhiking ghosts. When they changed my face to someone else, but yeah, it's good fun. It is good fun. Nice. They do. That's they so do. Funny. They put. I was sitting on it with my friend Sarah, and they swapped our faces around, and then next minute you see her face on my body, and then I was in the other, and then I was wearing a dress in the other one. When they swapped it over, it was really weird. I don't know. Yeah, it was weird. Tana said with the Beverly Challenge, then look at Corey's face when the trains of Beverly came out was just honestly
the original one was awesome.
So the original one, right? The original one was really funny. So I was in Club Cool and I said to Corey, right, I'm going to be here. Let's set it up. Corey at the time only had maybe, I don't know, he must have had about 3,000 subscribers, 4,000 subscribers.
Definitely smaller than he is now.
Definitely way smaller than what he was now. And what I had done, I'd asked the cast member inside Club Cool if I could have 2 trays, like kitchen trays. And he was like, why? And I'm just like, well, I'm doing this challenge with a friend of mine. And he goes, what are you doing? Like, awesome. We're gonna try and drink 10 Beverly shots each. And he goes, so you need 20 shots of Beverly. And I'm like, well, yeah. So I'm started pouring them one by one, and Corey's got the stream, right? He's live streaming, and you could hear him. You could say, I'm gonna sneak up on Dan, and he comes up to me and he goes, so what's going on there, Dan? And I'm just like, oh yeah, I was a bit not starstruck. I was a bit shocked. I was just like, oh yeah, I was trying to act really cool, and then we ended up just we were in Club Cool on our own. And we were just drinking these 10 Beverly shots each on our own. He was nearly on the floor by the time we were ending it. He did not look well. He had to go to the bathroom afterwards. I took over his stream. It was just hilarious. It was so much fun. You can find it on my channel. And I think
that's when I first started finding your stuff and everything. Dan, that was the great part about it. So.
I thought it was before that. No, it was definitely before that. Surely. Yeah, it was with the Viapree Project, wasn't it?
It was early. Yeah, all that stuff.
Man, that was good fun. Good. I completely forgot whose turn it was.
It's my turn. Honorable mentions. My Disney memories. I'm going retro. Back in the days when you used to have tickets, the e-ticket. I love that. I still have some of those tickets. They're pretty cool. I have weird notes on here. Like any opening day of anything is just exciting. I'm not necessarily there, but I like watching the coverage and the excitement and everyone going nuts and everything. I was there for Star Wars launch day opening day, and they had like this little dance club. I was very cool to be in part of that opening day. It's the only thing I really got to see. I have a weird thing when it rains. I love memories of when it rains because the parks clear out, it cools down.
Yeah.
I just love it. I have on here, my family, and when Frankie, my nephew, saw the castle and Main Street for the first time. I love the birthday cake. That was an amazing memory. I know people hate that.
Oh.
And when the parks, they used to do like one year they did all these balloons, like in Epcot and Magic Kingdom and at Hollywood Studios. They had all these balloons and Mickey on the thing. I love all those memories and everything. I was part of the backlot tour at the Disney MGM Studios. That was amazing. They did the big explosion. That was a cool memory. Osborne Lights I have on there.
Oh.
River Country, which was incredible, and renting boats in the Seven Seas Lagoon when I was a kid. That was incredible. I don't have any footage of that, but I love doing that. And then one of the first hotels we stayed at with my family was at the Polynesian. That was incredible. I haven't stayed there since the 80s, but I loved it. That's my list of stuff. I love a lot of great memories. Yes.
Nice. BDF, what's up, Keith? Good to see you. Thank you for being here, dude. Welcome into the stream, Keith. Yeah, definitely all those memories, and I would have loved to go to River Country just to see what it would have been like, and everything back then, just so different to what it is now. Really, really love it. Really love it.
There's the link. Kay put it. The Beverly.
Yeah, I know. Kay and Dana put it there as well. So
that's awesome. Awesome.
Watch after the stream, guys. It's good fun. My last pick. It's not really a moment at a Disney park, but it does involve it, and that was receiving my badge, my cast member badge. We were in Traditions, which is the main sort of class you take before becoming a cast member, and Mickey comes in with a big bucket, and they read out your name, and Mickey hands you your name badge. You give him a hug, and then you go on your tour of the Utilidors, go up through Magic Kingdom. You're in like your suits. You have your name badge. You're walking around Magic Kingdom knowing that you're a cast member. And it was a really special moment for me because it took 13 years for me to get to that point. I knew from that point 13 years ago that I wanted to do the college program or work for Disney. And after after two attempts, I finally got there, and it meant a lot. And to know that I was given my name badge, which is still on my wall over there, it's kind of mad. Wow. So it'll always be a big memory for me, and definitely something I will treasure for the rest of my life. So lots of fantastic, happy moments from all of us, and we really, really enjoyed that. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I do want to say Disney Fiasco episode 134, Happiest Moments at Disney. This week's show is dedicated to Mental Health Awareness Week. It is something very special to me. Very, very important. I do want to say, I know this is a bit off topic, but I do want to say if anybody is going through any form of mental health, any form of troubles, and they don't have a voice, know that we are all here to listen and all here to help in any way that we can. I know that when I was going through my issues, that I had someone there to hopefully that I had someone there to listen to me. So I want to be there for others. So Mental Health Awareness Week is something really important to me. So, and that's the reason why we did this show today, is to bring a bit of happiness to the people who are going through a bit of troubled times. So, but please, if there's anyone out there who needs help, then please feel free to reach out, and we're all here to listen. On more brighter news, I want to give a big thank you to my wonderful guests. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. This was so much fun. Firstly, the beautiful Tina from Team Marie's Place. Thank you so much for being here, my darling.
Thank you.
What's coming up on Tina's Team Marie's Place?
So I took a week's hiatus and it was really weird. But I'll be back.
You're busy. You're booked.
I don't know what is
sent
happening.
it to you.
I know. I'll be back Monday on my channel, Book Club at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Wednesday is Wednesday Whateverness at 5 p.m. And we're doing our favorite book quotes. And I will also be on other streams in between, including this guy over here tonight at 9:30.
Gonna be
on his
fun.
channel.
Going to be fun. Guys, go check out Tina's channel. A massive supporter of this community, an amazing friend, and the sweetest of hearts. So, guys, go check out Tina's channel and go subscribe to all of her social media as well. So please go check out Tina and her channel.
Thank you.
A fantastic photographer.
Thank you. I appreciate
Fantastic
that.
photographer. My toast buddy.
Yep.
Chris, I always get a good laugh out of you. Thank you so much for being here. And again, I do want to say to everybody, if you missed Chris's stream last Saturday, it was so much fun. I haven't laughed that hard in so long, and having everyone there. You know what? I was up till maybe I think it was like 4:30 in the morning. And you know what really annoyed me is that I get off the stream at 4:30, and what do? They end the stream 5 minutes later.
Yeah, you were gone.
They could have told me that damn, might as well just wait 5 more minutes and we'll leave.
That's funny.
I was just like, you could have, I mean, just like if you carried on for like half an hour, I was like, okay, fine. But it's the fact that you finished 5 minutes later, I was just like, well, I might as well have just stayed. That's
the entertainment left, so we decided we'd go ahead and call it a night. So,
oh, it was great. It was so much fun, and you got another one tonight. I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm not sure I could do 2 weeks in a row because it is such a late one for me. But
you'll have the option. So
it was so much fun. So you got that stream tonight at 9:30. Anything else coming up for you?
not a lot. Doing a lot of other work, but yeah. That at 9:30, and then yeah, I'll be around.
Well, guys, please go check out Chris from Dad Bill's channel. It's always a laugh, always fun, and is my brother, and we always have a good laugh. So go check out tonight, 9:30. You are not going to, you don't want to miss it. It's gonna be so much fun. And my partner channel, my brother in crime, my pub talk brother, my hangouts guy, my
Thanks,
John Bon Jovi homie. John Bon Jovi homie.
Head to Miami, baby. Head to Miami.
RobFuz, thank you so much for being here, brother.
I go live every Friday, 4 o'clock. Mainly, this guy is usually on the stream with me. It's awesome. So
yeah,
thank you so much for coming on. And 4 o'clock Fridays Eastern time. And tonight, I'm right now. I'm starting the stream. I'm gonna hit the start button. Going retro. Check me out. Do me a favor. Put Chris on and put me on. Like, dual stream and everything, and when you want to see some rides, come see my thing. So I do retro rides, a lot of fun. So well, you could just request whatever you want to see. So I put a master list out too, all my rides. I showed Tita earlier, so check it out. It's a big list of rides you could pick from, whatever. So thanks, Kay.
I believe Holy List Batman was my exact words. Yeah,
you did. It was awesome.
No, it's great. And Rob and I. Let me tell you, it's always hard to book Mr. RobFuz. His agents are very, very busy with his schedule. So to have Rob on a Saturday is always a pleasure and an honor. So, Rob and I go live normally on a Friday on Rob's channel. I always try and be there, and we always have good fun talking about whether it's pub talk or yesterday with the Star Wars Hotel, or if it's about movies, the Oscars. And a big shout out to my brother Adam from Adam's Land as well. We makes up the Pub Talk crew, so come check us out when we do Pub Talk 2. Just a couple of things from me. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, hopefully Walt and I will be doing our Disney movie review of Mary Poppins Returns. That's going to be a lot of fun. I know it's been a couple of weeks since we were meant to do it, but we will be doing it hopefully tomorrow at 6 p.m. So tomorrow, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys come check it out. Go check out all my partner channels. This guy, RobFuz, the Viapree Project, who started their brand new show with Gonzo and VP. Go check them out. Mouse Talk, obviously, my brother Walt and Melissa. Go check out Mouse Talk. Absolutely wonderful channel and wonderful friends. And also Meg from Mickey's Magic. Go check out Meg's channel as well. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at DIZNEYDAN. You can check out the Dean over at the Live Place, theliveplace.com. Your go-to guy for all your family-friendly live streamers. He is the man. He is the guy. Go check him out for all the podcasting needs. Podcasting? No, not podcasting. Live streaming needs. Speaking of podcasting, go check out the Great British Mickey Waffle and the Polka Dot Podcast. Go check out those podcasters on Apple, Spotify, and all the other podcasting things where they've done podcasting things. Go check them out. Absolutely wonderful people who've had me on their channel, on their podcast. So go check them out. And that's it.
Yay.
I think that's it. That's all my plugs.
So much fun.
So much fun. That's it, guys. I will hopefully see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Disney movie review. Mary Poppins Returns. In the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Go check out Rob on his Retro Rewind
I'm going to hit live right now. Here we go.
Hit that live button.
Going live. Here we go.
Hit that live.
Thanks, guys.
Go check out Chris later. It's going to be a lot of fun. A great evening coming up. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. And we'll see you for episode 135 of Fiasco next week. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Guys.
Oh, there's the notification.
Guys.
There's RobFuz's notification.
I wasn't lying.
I'm going now. Bye, everybody.